Thank you, Def Seth.
Thanks, buddy.
So, Zake and Jack. We did a whiskey review video right before this. I think it may have affected. No, I'm not. I don't even feel it.
We started with a full bottle. You should show them what we got now.
We've had a bit. There's 3 of us. Def Seth, you want to say hello?
Wow.
So we have Def Seth, Jake, and Zach. Apparently we're slowly becoming one being known as Zake. I don't know how to feel about that, but at least I might have hair again. So. What? So this is our, we finally get to do a cigar review video. But more than a cigar review video, mostly because I need to learn more about cigars before reviewing them. Even though I've smoked them for 4 years, it's also teaching about cigars. So this is in
learning.
Arturo Fuente. Yeah, we are students. We are constantly students, and we study hard. This is in Arturo Fuente. This is the brand of choice of several people. The first person that comes to mind for me is Ron Perlman. It's also the second choice brand of our buddy Momo, who I keep trying to come get videos, into videos, but today he decided he wanted to hang out with a lady friend, so I can't really blame it.
Nope.
So John, if you're watching this, show up.
Please, we missed you.
Yeah, we've been trying to, I didn't tell him that I was trying to pull him into a video. I just tried to lure him over here slowly.
You tell him, look, man, we got cigars and whiskey. What more do you want?
Yeah.
You can bring your girlfriend or your lady friend.
So a couple things about cigars, just on how to smoke them, in case you haven't seen a video on this. The reason I'm taking the time to say this is almost every video I found when I searched it was some kind of over-gentlemanly, pretentious-looking person. Not all of them look like D-bags, but most of them look like D-bags.
Most of them probably were.
We're not from much. We just enjoy cigars. So, a few things. Firstly, you're going to have to cut it. You want to get a cutter. And I don't have our... I'm unprepared!
What are you looking for? The lighter?
The lighter.
It's over there behind
There it is. Hang on.
He disappeared. Hello.
I'm back! Alright, so anyway, no longer whiskey, tobacco, and firearms, by the way. We are now Dirt Roads Men. Pretty sure this video is not the first one going up, but I'm going to say it in all the videos we're filming today. In case you haven't seen the other ones, we are now Dirt Roads Men. We have a new YouTube channel that every video after these ones we're filming today will be posted on. We're going to censor ourselves.
On the last one, I dropped the ball.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Hopefully we can cut it out. It probably won't be an issue. So anyway, there's a couple kind of cutters. I believe this is called a scissor cutter. That's a guillotine cutter. If you want some kind of cutter, even a cheap gas station cutter will do.
It's pretty cool.
This is a Cigar. It's nicer. It cost me more money.
Pike in a leather case.
Yeah.
At the very least, a pleather case.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great if you like garbage. So.
I'm gonna cuss at every single one of these right at the end, and then we're gonna have to redo them.
I'm joking.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just having fun.
My case. You're just jealous.
I'm a little jealous of your case.
I mean,
so you're gonna have to cut these at the back, right? I swear to God, we know what we're doing. You do not want to cut all the way at the bottom of the crown, I believe it's called. You want to leave a little room, and the amount of space you use is based on the amount of draw you want.
Huh.
Yeah, he's learning stuff today.
I just cut them.
Yeah. Don't be the guy that cuts all the way up to the label. I'm wasting so much cigar.
Well, yeah, you are.
You can choose to or not to remove the label. Most people suggest you leave it on a little ways in, so the adhesive will loosen. Arturo Fuentes are not too bad about the adhesive on the label in the cigar. His came off literally in the wrapper.
The wrapper.
Another thing is you don't want to use a conventional butane lighter. you want to use either matches or a torch lighter so you don't change the flavor. I don't usually notice it too much with a butane lighter, but I have with some. Like, honestly, I have a Budweiser beer bottle lighter that I use a lot of the time. But anyway, there's also a little technique called toasting that I'll show you with this here in a second, or you can kind of toast the end before you light it. But it's definitely, if you can get one of these or some sort of torch lighter, it's better to use. So that's... It's on.
I got you, bro.
Oh. Holy! So toasting, why not?
Might toast it from there.
So with toasting, you want to... I don't even know how we're going to pull this off.
Oh.
You want to be a good ways away.
Ideally, probably not this far, but...
Let it not be said we are not prepared.
It's similar to a variable speed drill. This is a Burns-O-Matic map gas. I had some vehicular problems for a little while, and I needed to heat up a bolt.
So you want to lightly toast the end from further away, from further away, from further away, from about there.
It's not even toasting anything.
It takes a while. It literally should take like 30 seconds before you start to even really notice.
Well, I'm just going to slowly draw it in.
Okay, that's too close.
There you go. You play with it. You had everything full blast. Mine wasn't.
It's tricky. Okay, so yeah, at where you had it, I guess here's about good.
Oh, see? Yeah, mine wasn't even sparkling like that. I'm gonna try to...
Yeah, and then you slowly do that, and you'll get a little bit of it. If your fingers are getting warm, you're too close.
And the heat.
Would you just let me? All right, you know what? The end is toasted. I can see that the end is toasted. It's slightly darkened. We had a bad lighter. Matches! That's too close. You're not toasting it anymore. You're lighting it.
If you need a decent torch, these are nice. At Home Depot, it's the TS4000.
So as you light them, you're going to want to puff and kind of move around. And use more than one match, apparently.
Can you strike anywhere?
Sure. And roll it around as you light it. Try not to stick it directly into the flame. And try to make sure you get it lit evenly. I've done a piss poor job, but to be fair, I thought I was going to be prepared with a different lighter. Now, a lot of people talk about retrohaling. You do not have to do that, but if you want the full flavor of the cigar, you're going to have to do that. But you don't need to do that to start with, like if you're just starting out. I literally cannot do that yet. But you have 21 taste receptors, I believe, in your nose, and like 4 in your mouth.
Should be on fire.
Are you doing okay over there?
No, I'm almost out of whiskey.
Party like Frank? Oh my god, this isn't Frank, this is Steve. Anyway, this is our new mascot. Steve. Steve the Skull. He's great.
Steve's what we call a baller.
Yeah. He was our elf on the shelf at the house, no joke. We would move him around and he was our child watcher. Okay. To give you an idea of our family, can you stop banging stuff around, man?
Sorry, I was trying to move the door.
My wife and I toasted in plastic glasses at our wedding that were shaped like skulls with hands on them. So that's kind of what our house is like. So you want to lightly puff. You want to try to puff no more than like 2 or 3 times a minute. I know that's going to seem like not enough. beginning. You do not inhale the cigar into your lungs. You do not need to. You don't want to. That's not how they work. And honestly, it's for most people, it's not that pleasant.
It is. Yeah. It's like.
It's like a swift kick in the bollocks.
In the bollocks.
As we talked about on the way here.
That'd be like smoking a full cigarette all at once.
Yeah. Also, one thing that a lot of people do incorrectly is you don't want to ash them if you can avoid it until they are like drooping down. It's partly out of like respect for the person that made the cigar. Like, it's a sign of a well-made cigar if you don't have to ash it for a long time. And also, you want some to insulate the cherry. So you don't want to ash it any more than you have to. And then when you do, you want to put it, I'm not going to ash it right now, but you want to put it on the edge of your ashtray and kind of roll it. So that's kind of your really basic starter cigar guide. I really recommend an Arturo Fuente lighter one, although lighter does not necessarily, like lighter coloring of the wrapper does not necessarily mean it's going to be like a more light cigar, and a darker colored wrapper does not necessarily mean it's going to be like a really strong kick you in the teeth cigar. But as a general rule, it does happen fairly often that way. So lighter cigars are usually better to start with. I really enjoy, a lot of people give these flack, but I really enjoy acid cigars like these here. I get these for like $2.99 at my local gas station. Which is really cheap for a cigar. I like acid cigars. Probably my second favorite cigar, my go-to cigar because it's so much cheaper, is the Isla del Sol, which we'll review at some point coming up. I almost always have one on hand. It's made by Drew Estate. They make the acid cigars. Those are good starting out, especially if you like sweeter things. But an Arturo Fuente is a good, not sweet, real cigar that is a good starter. So that's all. I think that's all we have for this video. Did you have anything else? I know I'm kind of the cigar guy on this deal. But
I don't think I have anything about cigars. It's nice. It's a nice cigar. I like it.
Oh yeah. It really doesn't matter because I don't care what people do. They tell you should hold them like this, not like this. It's not a cigarette. Hold it further in. At that point, we're talking etiquette, like pinky out type stuff. So,
I mean, you don't have a whole lot of control out there.
No, you don't. But like, I tend to hold them like this sometimes, and it's all different kinds of stuff, right? But anyway, Arturo Fuente, great recommended cigar. Ron Perlman smokes them. He, despite disagreeing with him politically on a lot of stuff, he's kind of a badass. And you can say ass.
Uh-huh. Sure you can.
He goes for these. So anyway, that's all we have for this video, and we'll see you again on Dirt Roads Men. Hit it, Def Seth.
Nope.
Hit the damn button!
The button, good... Not the phone!